Math is math, right? There are just certain rules that it always works. Well, every once in a while, there's an exception. And one of the key exceptions happens in this, the weird math of niching. And I know some people call it niching. I'm going to call it niching because that's where I grew up. So here's the way the math works. If you niche your market correctly, you can cut your audience that you're marketing to by 90%. So you're only marketing to 1/10 the market that you were without niching. And as a result, you'll get 10 times the sale. Now show me how that works in math. Cut your market by 90% and increase your sales by 10 times. Well, here's the thing. On top of that, in addition to that, your profits go up 20 times. Sales go up 10 times, but profits go up 10 times. How in the world does this all work? Let me give you an example. Let's say, for example, that you have a tool that helps dentists, chiropractors, orthodontists, eye doctors, therapists, massage therapists. The list can go on and on. Anyone who's got an office where people come to get some kind of a healthcare procedure, let's say you've got a tool that helps them. Well, guess what? If you market to all of those people, then, well, you could market to all of them, but I can virtually guarantee that you're not going to sell much, if any at all. But if you choose one of those markets, your sales are going to skyrocket. Now, why in the world is this true? Well, the reason it's true is because if you talk to everyone, then everyone feels like you don't understand their particular needs. That right there is the essence of niching, is if you can't talk to everybody in a way that makes them feel like you understand their needs, because a doctor feels like he's got different needs than an orthodontist who clearly feels they got different needs than a massage therapist, okay? They just don't feel, and so you walk into a doctor's office, hey, here's this tool, you should buy it. And here's a testimonial from a massage therapist. They go, that's, you clearly don't understand my market. You don't clearly understand what's going on. I'm going to ignore everything that you're saying. So if you choose one group, and so all your examples, all your testimonials, everything you're doing comes from that one group, then they feel understood. And this right here is the absolute key. Now, let's talk about how this 20x profits works. Well, it's very simple. It comes down to math, and this time the math actually works, which is your marketing costs less when you niche down. So if you think about it, if you got to advertise on a doctor site and a chiropractor site and a massage therapist site and all these different sites, and yes, online marketing is a little bit different because we tend to go directly to them via Facebook and things like that. But but you still have to build 10 different websites, one for each one of those. It just costs more. And the other thing is conversion rates increase. So your cost per conversion, your cost per customer drops because they feel like you're talking to them. So as a result, let's say you were going to spend $100,000 in advertising across that year. That $100,000 might result in 10,000 customers, where if you tried to talk to all of them, that same $100,000 might give you 200 customers, for example. So your profits go up significantly, especially your renewal costs. Keep that in mind too. Now, you can take this niching stuff too far. So you can market to chiropractors who have three treatment rooms, who have red hair and live in some suburb of Cleveland. That's taking it way too far, because the needs of a doctor in Cleveland with red hair is no different than the needs of a doctor in Cincinnati with brown hair. And the same with LA. So don't take it too far. Don't get into this, I got to niche so tightly. Well, because here's a key thing. The Fortune 500 rarely niche. Almost none of the Fortune 500s really have niching. What they do is they create different products, different offers for different groups. So you can go into Walmart and stand in front of the 25 feet of toothpaste aisle, and here's one for sensitive teeth, and one for plaque, and one for whitening, and one for, it's like, they realize everybody's got teeth, needs to brush their teeth, but then they don't niche it. They give products specific to a group of people with a specific needs. Okay. So now you can and you should do the same thing. So back to our example of the person who's got the product that works for doctors and chiropractors and massage therapists, they probably ought to set up different divisions of their company, or at least different products, and that they market that product just to doctors. And then they have another product, which can literally be almost the exact same programming behind it, that gets marketed to massage therapists, but they don't try to mix the two of them up, because as soon as you do that, you're going to have people flee. So you tend to start with one, get that right, turn that into $1 million business, and then expand out to the next one. Use the lessons you learned from the first one to go to the second one, but you're still going to have to learn lessons on that one, because chiropractors think differently than doctors do. And so they're going to want to have a message that is directly to them. So once you've got it, then go ahead, expand from there. Do them one at a time, because you're going to want to learn the lessons from each one. It comes down to this core note, which is niche down, profits up. So you either niche down by only going after one market, or you niche down by going after this market with this product, and then a year later, this market to this product to that market, and then maybe 6 months later, you take a different product and you go to a different market, and they can all be based on the same chassis, but you got to talk to people according to their specific needs so they understand what's really going on. Okay, what's your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments. This is Don Crowther saying, just go do this stuff.